a good evening. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. My name is Aaron Like, bringing you live coverage of this evening's contest. Montana State University Billings playing host to Miles Community College here in an exhibition volleyball match. Again, welcome into the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Miles Community College Pioneer Volleyball coming in to Alterowitz Gymnasium on this Thursday evening. About a minute away from match time starting. Miles Community College 9-12 on this 2020-2021 season. Yellow Jackets 4-1 overall record. Again, this is going to be an exhibition matchup here tonight. So nothing official will count on either official statistic or schedule for Miles Community College or the Yellow Jackets. MSUB with just one more match on the season. They'll head over to Helena, Montana to face off against Carroll College on Tuesday, March 30th. That game match time start is 5 p.m. And that'll be the last one for the Yellow Jackets on this 2021 season. If you're just joining us, pretty special moment to start this program tonight. Maddie Vigil, senior for the Yellow Jackets. This will be her final home match here as an MSUB volleyball player, student athlete. Senior, again, Maddie Vigil. Wonderful moments. Has some family in town. Maddie Vigil coming into tonight, a four-year starter for the Yellow Jackets. 925 kills in her 4 years. 350 sets played, 73 assists, 80 service aces, and just a wonderful asset to the Yellow Jacket community. Be sure to stay tuned after tonight's contest. Hopefully have head coach Casey Williams and senior Maddie Vigil come up and do a post-game interview. Head coach for the Yellow Jackets, Casey Williams in her 5th season. Assistant coach Morgan Walters in her 2nd season. Head coach for the Pioneers is Chase Sonicson, and Kristen Brink is the assistant. Just about to get underway here. Yellow Jackets will start with the serve. It's going to be number 5, Hannah Hashbarger. Leading assists for the Yellow Jackets with 220 here on the season, as that'll fly out of bounds, and the first point will go to the Yellow Jackets. Just a little long on the attack by number 7, Cassidy Acor. Another hit there by Acor, but defended by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be a dig for the aforementioned Maddie Vigil, as a good point is brewing here, but another long attack. This time it's going to come from number 9, Angela Youngs for the Pioneers. Youngs with 217 kills on this season, as that serve will go out of bounds for Hannah Hashbarger. Jackets lead it early 2-1 here in this first set. Again, an exhibition matchup here this evening, so the record and all the stats are not official, but nonetheless, we have volleyball in Alterowitz Gymnasium. Jackets collect their third point, sends Skylar Reed back to serve. Hashbarger over to Vigil, and that'll dribble along the net, and then the kill is going to be completed by Bailey Monk for the Jackets. So a good start for MSUB as they are out in front 4-1. And the point is going to go back to the Yellow Jackets. That's number 13, Hannah Hayden with the kill. 5-1 Yellow Jackets. Quick timeout here by head coach Chase Sonicson. Looking over at the Pioneers. Again, Angela Young's coming into tonight with 217 kills on the season. She's a 5'11" freshman out of Sheridan, Wyoming. 147 kills for Cassidy Acor, another freshman, 6 foot, out of Havre, Montana. Looking over at the assist leaders, number 6, Sydney Johnstone, freshman out of Miles City. And 211 assists for number 21, JC Rowland, 5'11" freshman out of Weyburn, Saskatchewan. Again, Yellow Jackets coming into tonight's exhibition contest with an overall record of 4-1. Had some close matches out on the road in the past couple weeks. Couple 5-setters that they pulled out in this difficult season for MSUB, starting play in the spring. Typical season for Yellow Jacket volleyball would be in the fall semester, but no contests during that time. Skylar Reed picks up the ace outside of the timeout. So the Jackets pouring on the points early, 6-1. Chance here again. Bailey Monk, left hand. That finds the bottom of the line. The point's gonna go to the Pioneers. Official must have come in and overturned that call, as it looked like the back judge had it in, but head official awards the point over to the Pioneers. And a nice serve by number 9, Angela Youngs. Picks up the service ace, so 6-3, Jackets lead it. Hashbarger over to Vigil. And Maddie Vigil picks up the kill. We've seen that many of times over the past 4 years from Maddie Vigil. Good assist and a huge power hit. Picks up the kill. This time it's Joelle Mahold, sitting right there in the middle part of the court. And the Jackets pick up 2 points in a row. They lead at 8-3. That is Marissa Lagozo serving for the Jackets. Nice point there by the Pioneers. That's, I believe, number 14 with the kill. That is Caitlin Canuck. 5'9" freshman out of Manhattan, Montana. Another big shot there by Vigil, and Pioneers try to keep that alive, but just falls out of bounds. And Vigil will pick up another kill. Good effort there by Matilda Dietz, sophomore, on that play. Well defended by the Pioneers after the attack by Mahold. Another chance here for Hashbarger over to Monk. And that finds the back part of the court. Bailey Monk, another kill for the left-hander. 10-4, Jackets lead it. Another big shot by Vigil, but again, well defended by the Pioneers. They keep that alive, and the official will blow that play dead after the fourth hit by Miles City. So the Jackets now out to their largest lead of this first set, 11-4. Bailey Monk continues to serve. And just out of bounds off that hit from Caitlin Canuck. And Jackets lead by 8. Jackets are picking up the points in all different fashions. This time Mahold's gonna get the block. Joelle Mahold sitting there right in the middle, was ready for that. Mahold sits there at 6'1", senior out of 9 Mile Falls, Washington. Has been a great addition to the Yellow Jackets. Bailey Monk continues to serve, and great effort there to keep that alive by Matilda Dietz, as the Jackets pick up the point, but give credit to Dietz there as that ball hit off the top part of the ceiling, came back down in a kind of an awkward way, and Dietz kept it alive. Jackets pick up the point though, 15-4, as that'll be service error for Bailey Monk as that goes out of bounds. That point will go to the Jackets on the service error from Celsa Castro. 5'2" sophomore out of Roundup, Montana. Angela Young's long on the attack, so another point picked up here by MSUB. And the second timeout called here by Miles Community College. Jackets out in front by 12, 17-5 here in this first set. Jackets early on with 8 kills compared to the Pioneers' 1. 7 attack errors for Miles Community College. So tough start here for the Pioneers. Hannah Hashbarger already with 8 assists here in that first set. 3 kills apiece for Maddie Vigil and Bailey Monk. 1 for Hannah Hayden and 1 for Joelle Mahold. 1 kill for Miles Community College. That's coming from Caitlin Canuck. Maddie Vigil back to serve for MSUB. Hashbarger over to Mahold, but defended by Dietz. Fun point here. Well defended by both teams. Another chance as Skylar Reed just pokes it over to the Pioneers. And that'll go just out of bounds. Good court awareness there by Maddie Vigil. So another attack error for the Pioneers. Jackets lead it 18-5 here in set number 1. That'll be service error for Vigil. We'll send it back over to the Pioneers to serve. In to serve, number 12, Chloe Coda, 5'8" freshman out of Roundup, Montana. Hashbarger over to Mahold. And Joelle Mahold picks up the kill. Another assist for Hashbarger. Joelle Mahold back to serve. Number 13, Hannah Hayden in for MSUB. 19-6. Big shot, but blocked at the line, kept alive. Yellow Jackets have possession, and Skylar Reed puts down a nice point for MSUB. Another assist by Hashbarger. And everything working early on here for the Yellow Jackets. 20-6 here in this first set. And out of bounds on the attack is Sydney Johnstone. So Jackets 4 points away from taking set number 1 here in Alterowitz Gymnasium. Another big shot by Skylar Reed. Skylar Reed coming into tonight, leading the team in kills with 81 through the 5 official matches. Right behind her, 69 for Bailey Monk, 61 for Joelle Mahold. As the Pioneers pick up a point, 22-7. Sydney Johnstone back to serve. Point back to the Pioneers. Little out of bounds by Skylar Reed. Hashbarger over to Reed, and again, just a little long by number 9 for the Jackets. So good work here by the Pioneers late in this first set, picking up 3 points in a row. Scrappy defense by Miles Community College, keeping that ball alive. Skylar Reed picks up the point. 23-9, 2 points away from taking set number 1. Hannah Hashbarger will serve it for the Jackets. Looks like that might have been tipped off the Jackets. Nice assist there by number 21, J.C. Rowland. And the points go to Miles Community College, 23-10. As Rowland back to serve. Rowland over to Youngs, blocked at the net. Looked like Bailey Monk and Hannah Hayden teamed up for that. Kept it alive. Points still going. Back to Youngs, and the Jackets almost keep it alive. Good attempt there by Lagozo and Hayden. But the Pioneers pick up their 11th point here in this opening set. Jackets pick up the points. Big left-handed swing by Bailey Monk. Set point here for the Jackets, 24-11. And the Pioneers were calling for a tip, and they got it off the Jackets at the front part of the net, out of bounds. So point over 2 Miles Community College, 24-12. That'll be Angela Young's back to serve. Hashbarger over to Bailey Monk, and it's going to be the 25th point for the Jackets. Good work there by MSUB in that opening set. They take the first one by a score of 25-12. Get you updated on some statistics here through this first set of action. Five kills for Miles Community College came from 5 different players. That'd be Cassidy Acor, Angela Young, number 12, Chloe Coda, number 21, JC Rowland, and number 14, Caitlin Canuck. 2 assists for Rowland, 2 for number 1, Matilda Dietz, who had some good defensive play there in that first set. Looking over at the Jackets, 5 kills in that first set for Bailey Monk, 3 apiece for Maddie Vigil and Skylar Reed, 2 for Joelle Mahold and 1 for Hannah Hayden. All 14 assists coming from Hannah Hashbarger. We'll take about a 60-second break here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Upon our return, will be set number 2 from Alterowitz Gymnasium. And welcome back here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Set number 2. And about 30 seconds here, catch you up. 14 kills for the Yellow Jackets, 5 for Miles Community College. 9 attack errors for the Pioneers, 3 for MSUB. 14 total assists for the Jackets, 5 for the Pioneers. 1 service ace per team. Jackets did have 3 service errors in that first set. All right, set number 2 starts with a service error for the Pioneers. That was number 6, Sydney Johnstone. Opening point over to the Jackets. That's Olivia Schwartz into the game for head coach Casey Williams. And that'll just go long out of bounds. That was close. Good looking play there by Miles Community College. But just a little bit long. Point to MSUB. Pioneers pick up that third point of this second set on a service error by Schwartz. Rowland back to serve. Chance here for Bailey Monk. Big left-handed swing, but Monk will miss that attack out of bounds. So good work here by the Pioneers, picking up 2 points to tie it up, 2 apiece. And Rowland picks up the service ace. So 3 points in a row here for Miles Community College. And they find themselves in the lead for the first time here tonight. Score of 3-2. Rowland continues to serve. Good work there by Miles Community College, keeping that point alive. Over to Bailey Monk. And this time the left-hander puts it in for the points. Shauna Steen, number 14, also in for head coach Casey Williams. Steen back to serve. Shauna Steen picks up the service ace. Pioneers had that quick lead, 3-2. Jackets pick up 2 in a row and back out in front. Score 4-3. As Shauna Steen picks up 2 aces in a row. Steen, 6-foot freshman out of Billings, Montana. West High, Golden Bears, where Shauna Steen went to high school. Another point for the Jackets. And that's now 4 in a row for MSUB. They lead it 6-3. Another good serve by Steen. As that first one from Matilda Dietz was handled, and then Rowland barely got to it. Ended up in a nice block there by the Jackets to get the point. So doesn't go down as a service ace for Steen, but that point really could be contributed to the serve for the Jackets. 7-3. First timeout called here in this second set by head coach Chase Sonicson. Again, Pioneers coming into tonight, 9-12 overall record in the 2021 season. Jackets 4-1 overall. And again, they'll just have one more match following this exhibition matchup here tonight. They'll be off for about 12 days and head over to Helena, Montana to face off against Carroll College on Tuesday, March 30th. Outside of the timeouts, Shauna Steen will continue to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Appreciate you joining us here on the Yellow Jackets Sports Network. On this Thursday, March 18th, great weather here in Billings, Montana. More good weather tomorrow as the Jackets pick up that point. MSUB down 3-2 to start this second set. Now lead at 8-3, so they're on a 6-0 run. See if Pioneers can break that. Got the Jackets scrambling, but MSUB holds it. But the Pioneers end up with the points. Good work by Miles Community College. Caden Acor in for MCC. Angela Young's back to serve. And another big shot by number 8, Bailey Monk. Jackets trying to substitute here, but down official checking something out over at the bench. Big shot there by Bailey Monk again, leading all players here tonight with 7 kills. Three apiece for Maddie Vigil, 3 for Skylar Reed. Nine to 4 is the score here in set number 2. Jackets lead it. Took the first set by a score 25-12. Everything working offensively and defensively for the Jackets there in set number 1. But set number 2 here early on, MCC had a lead 3-2. And the Jackets went on a 6-0 run, now currently 9-4. So the down official still down there on the scorer's bench talking to the game administration. And it looks like we're about ready to go. Looked like the official was just checking on possibly a rotation, verifying some information. Point stays with the Jackets after the big shot by Bailey Monk. Haley Carroll, number 4, in to serve for MSU Billings. And long on the attack is Maddie Vigil. So Pioneers hanging in. 9-5, Jackets lead it. Matilda Dietz back to serve for the Pioneers. And just long on the attack for the Jackets is number 11, Carlin Whitney, 5'11" freshman here out of Billings, Montana. Good defense by both teams. Pioneers here on the attack. And long. Looked like that was hit off of number 6. 10-6 Jackets. Maddie Vigil back to serve. Carroll over to Maholds, and Pioneers hit it high up in the air, keep the ball alive. Nice attack and the kill for number 12, Olivia Schwartz. For the Jackets, 11-6, MSUB leads it here in set number 2. Schwartz, a 5'9" freshman out of Spokane, Washington. And looks like possibly a rotation error on the Pioneers. Quick point over to MSU Billings. Vigil continues to serve. Served by Vigil, looks to be long, and it is. Service error for the Jackets, 13-7. Celsa Castro checks in for the Pioneers and will head to the service line. Big shot by Schwartz. And just a little long on that far outside line. But good work. Nice setup by Haley Carroll. Whitney with a big shot. Picked up there by Dietz. And that'll go out of bounds on the attack for the Pioneers. So MCC and MSUB trading points here midway through this second set. Carroll over to Schwartz, another shot. This time it's gonna fall in. Number 12, Chloe Cota in for the Pioneers. Roland keeps it alive, but a little bit of miscommunication on the court. And that'll be another error for the Pioneers, 16-8. Lagozo serving for the Jackets as that flies out of bounds on the attack from Johnstone. So MSUB putting up a little bit of a run, 3 points in a row as Lagozo continues to serve. 17-8, Jackets lead it here in set number 2. That'll break that mini 3-0 run. Nice hit there by Johnstone. And we'll see if the Pioneers can pick up some points here. Get back in this thing. 17-9, Jackets lead it. Substitutes in for the Jackets into the game. Number 1, Zoe Bibb. Hannah Hashbarger also checks back in for Haley Carroll. Hashbarger back to serve. And the left-hander Bailey Monk back in for the Jackets. Hashbarger serves that into the net. Point picked up by the Pioneers, 18-10. Jackets well in control here in the second set, but still plenty of time here for MCC to get back in it. There's a good start. Hashbarger just a little bit into the net. Official blows that play dead. Point over to MCC. Assist by Hashbarger. And the points, the kill for Shauna Steen. Zoe Bibb into the match and picks up good point there for the Jackets. So Bibb continues to serve. 5'10" freshman out of Littleton, Colorado. Hashbarger over to Vigil. Big shot, nice dig picked up there by Dietz, and then just a little miscommunication on the next hit. Point picked up by the Jackets. 21-11. MSU Billings leads it. Nice play by Hashbarger. Hashbarger gets credit with the kill. She has 18 assists through the first 2 sets and found some open room in the middle of the court. Picks up the 22nd point for the Jackets. Over to Vigil, and she'll pick up the kill. Jackets now 2 points away from taking this second set. They lead at 23-11. Zobib continues to serve. Kind of has those soft, high serves. A little confusing for the defense. Point for the Pioneers, kill credited to number 9, Angela Youngs. J.C. Rowland back to serve for Miles Community College. Nice assist behind Hashbarger, finds Bailey Monk. Again, big left-handed shots by number 8 for the Jackets. 24-12, Shauna Steen will serve it for the Jackets. Angela Youngs keeps the Pioneers in it. 24-13. Young's back to serve. Jackets looking to take a 2-0 set lead, and they do. That's number 6, Maddie Vigil, picks up the kill. And the Jackets pick up set number 2, a score of 25-13. They took set number 1, 25-12. So they'll look to take set number 3 here in about 2.5 minutes. We'll take a quick break here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Welcome back to the Yellow Jackets Sports Network. Set number 3, just about a minute away here from Alterowitz Gymnasium. Through 2 sets, the Jackets lead it. Outscored the Pioneers 25-13 in set number 2, 25-12 in set number 1. Looking at some team statistics, Jackets with 24 kills through the first 2 sets. Miles Community College with 9. Big difference here in this exhibition matchup is the 19 attack errors for MCC, only 7 for the Jackets. Pioneers getting some offensive attempts, both teams with 57 total attacks, but the hitting percentage much better. Jackets sitting right under 300. Miles Community College with their attack errors sitting at -175. So chance here for the Pioneers to correct some of that is that would be a good start. That'll be Cassidy Acor with the kill. Matilda Dietz continues to serve as we open up this 3rd set. Jackets tied up. Maddie Vigil with the kill. Good work though by the defense. Almost had a block. Just kind of trickled out of bounds at the last second as the Jackets pick up their 2nd point. Vigil back to serve. MSUB picks up the 3rd point. Attack error by Miles Community College. 3-1 early on in this 3rd set. Jackets looking to take it 3-0 here tonight. Again, an exhibition matchup, so this match does not count for either team on their records. Also, the statistics from this game then would not count as well. And the Jackets still have 1 match left next week, March 30th, at Carroll College over in Helena, Montana. Good work there by the Pioneers on that block attempt. 4-2, Jackets lead it. 4 kills leads the way for the Pioneers. That's Angela Youngs. 3 for number 7, Cassidy Acor. 6 assists for J.C. Rowland, number 21. Nice work there by Shauna Steen. Able to get those hands over the net with the nice kill. Tricky part about that play was not touching the net, and Steen did a great job. Anna Hayden with the kill for the Jackets. 6-2, MSUB leads it. That'll send Shauna Steen back to serve. And that'll fall in right before the back line. Ace for number 14, Shauna Steen. Nice hit by the Pioneers. A little confusion there by Hayden and Vigil. Marissa Lagozo back in, also number 12, Chloe Cota in for the Pioneers. Couple nice points in a row here for MCC. Jackets not on the same page. Those last couple points, a little confusion. See if they can get it back going here. Big shot by number 9, Angela Youngs. And 3 points in a row here for the Pioneers. 7-5, Jackets lead it. Exactly what MCC's looking for. But they'll give one back to the Yellow Jackets on a service error. Bailey Monk back to serve. Bailey Monk, a 5'10" senior, as the Jackets pick up their 9th points. Bailey Monk has just gotten better and better every match, every year for the Jackets. Such a tough player to defend against. Another great point here, developing. Great defense by both teams. We'll see who comes away with it. Nice effort there by Rowland to get to that. Over to, looked like Hannah Hayden just a little long on the attack, so that long point goes over to the Pioneers. Into the game for head coach Chase Sonicson, number 22, Mandy Tweet, 5'5" freshman out of Glen Rock, Wyoming. Carroll over to Bailey Monk. Picked up by the Pioneers. Try it again, Carroll over to Zoe Bibb. And Bibb will pick up the kill for the Jackets. So Bibb back to serve for MSUB. Nice work by the Pioneers. But that was number 7, Cassidy Acor, winning the battle at the net. Caitlin Canuck. JC Rowland back to serve for MCC. 10-7, Jackets lead it here in the 3rd set. Good serve, nice dig by Lagozo, kept that alive for the Jackets. Carroll over to Hayden, but a good job by Pioneers, kept it alive. And into the net, down official has the Jackets with the infraction. So the point goes to MCC. Kind of a weird play there. Official was blowing the whistle, but nobody heard it. So a couple extra hits and passes before everybody finally stopped to realize that the point was over to the Pioneers. Lagozo in to serve. 11-8, Jackets in the lead. Took the first 2 sets in pretty convincing fashion, 25-12 and 25-13. Big shots by the senior Maddie Vigil. That's now 9 kills for the senior. Leads the team, tied up with fellow senior Bailey Monk. Right on cue, Bailey Monk picks up the kill, 13-8. Jackets lead it. First player to reach double digits in the kill department is Monk. Caden Acor in for the Pioneers. And Maddie Vigil picks up her 10th kill of this match. 10 apiece for Vigil and Monk. Look down the line, 3 for Skylar Reed, 2 for Hayden, 2 for Mahold, 2 for Schwartz. 1 apiece for Zoe Bibb, Hashbarger, and Shauna Steen. 14-10, Jackets out in front. Dietz back to serve. Jackets have held a pretty comfortable lead throughout this match. Both sets to start, Jackets held good leads and they were able to hold them. 15-10 as Vigil picks up the kill and now has the lead on Bailey Monk. 11 for Vigil, 10 for Monk. Nice work there by the Pioneers. Pick up the point, 15-11. Hanging in there in this third set. We'll see if they can put together a little run of points here to get right back in this. Celsa Castro in to serve for the Pioneers. Carroll over to Monk, and she finds some open courts and picks up the kill. 11 now for Bailey Monk. Into the match, number 3, Abigail Dudley. 5'8" sophomore out of Colstrip, Montana. Serve is long for Shauna Steen. 16-12. As Chloe Cota back in. Pioneers right in this thing in this third set. They need it to continue to keep going as that will go long. Good call by the official. And the Pioneers have cut it to within 3, 16-13. Always a safe play to head over to number 8, Bailey Monk picks up another kill for the Jackets. Now number 12 for the senior. 17-13. Monk going for hard serve there, trying to get an ace, but into the net it goes. Point ends with the kill by Skylar Reed. Another good point that developed from the defensive side of things from both teams. But Skylar Reed picks up big kill for the Jackets. Extend that lead 18-14. As that'll go long on the attack by Cassidy Acor. Timeout's going to be called by Miles Community College. Down by 5, 19-14, first timeout here in this third set. Well, if you missed the opening part of the program here this evening, senior Maddie Vigil on senior nights be playing her last matchup here in Alterowitz Gymnasium. Again, just one more match for the Jackets, March 30th at Carroll College. So, big game here for Maddie Vigil. 5'9" senior out of Ogden, Utah, in her 4th year at MSU Billings as a Yellow Jacket. And it's been such a treat to be able to watch Maddie play her games over the last 4 seasons, getting better and better every year. One of those electric players for head coach Casey Williams. One of those rare electric players that has just done so much for this program and for this university. And make sure to stay tuned after the match. We'll hopefully have head coach Casey Williams and senior Maddie Vigil up in the post-game booth to do a little interview, gain some thoughts. We'll see if Vigil can overtake her friend Bailey Monk in kills for the match. Great effort there by the Pioneers. But Vigil will get credits for the kill. 12 apiece for Vigil and Bailey Monk. Over to Vigil, big shots and kill number 13. 21-14 is the score. Jackets out in front by 7. 4 points away from taking this 3-0. Maddie Vigil likes those kind of points. That ball came right back over the nets off the initial hit from the Pioneers. And she put it down for a big kill. Followed up by an ace by Skylar Reed, 23-14. Jackets out in front, set number 3. Nice work by the Pioneers. Roland with the assist over to Cassidy Acor. Big shot and the point. JC Rowland back to serve. Jackets 2 points away, 23-15. Pioneers hanging in there, 2 points in a row for MCC, 23-16. See if Roland can keep it going for Miles Community College. Chance there for Vigil to pick up a point, but good defense by Pioneers. Back over to Vigil again, blocked at the net. This time over to Hayden, another block. Hannah Hayden picks up the kill just right over that front line. And right before the diving Matilda Dietz could get to it. So match point with Marissa Lagozo on the serve. Big shot by Acor. Keeps the Pioneers right in this thing, 24-17. and Young's back to serve. And Maddie Vigil picks up the last point of the game. The last points for the Jackets here in Alterowitz Gymnasium for this 2021 season. And it comes from number 6, the senior Maddie Vigil on senior nights here for the Jackets. Pretty special moment down there as Vigil collects some hugs and some congratulations from the teammates and her coaches. Very fitting way to end this season and Vigil's career here at Alterowitz Gymnasium with that big point that leads the Jackets to a 3-0 victory over the Pioneers. We'll do some quick statistics here for you. Take a quick break. Upon our return, we'll hopefully have head coach Casey Williams and Maddie Vigil up here for a post-game interview. Vigil ends it, 15 kills. That leads all players here tonight. 12 for Bailey Monk and 4 for Skylar Reed. Miles Community College, 7 kills for Cassidy Acor and 6 for Angela Youngs. But this was all Jackets here tonight in this exhibition matchup. Quick break. Upon our return, we'll have senior Maddie Vigil. Stay tuned.
Okay, how bad is my slick back hair?
It looks
pretty
great.
bad. Okay. Whoa, that's messed up.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Yes. All right, back here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, joined by senior Maddie Vigil. And Maddie, it's great to have you up here.
It's good to be up here.
Yeah, awesome victory here tonight in this exhibition matchup against Miles Community College. You guys came out on fire. Talk about the victory here tonight.
It was the best one of my life. This one meant a little bit more to me for it being my last game, and I was happy that I got to spend it with the people I did. COVID kind of threw a wrench in my plans, but this I wouldn't trade for anything, having everybody who's special to me here.
And Maddie, pretty fitting that last point of the game comes, ball comes right over the net and you hammer it home for the victory, and then the teammates come and hug you. Talk about that moment.
Honestly, it was an amazing feeling. Felt like God was bringing the ball into my life and I just smacked it. And then having everybody swarm me after was kind of the greatest moment to finish my season like that.
And Maddie, a tough year, like you said. No spectators allowed in Alterowitz Gymnasium, but the people who are here have to kind of be put to work a little bit.
Yeah.
So I kind of saw some family members and people who were special to you out there working. Talk about how special it was to have them out here and being able to see you here for the last time in Alterowitz.
It's really special to me. It's actually the first time any of my siblings have seen me play volleyball since high school. So being able to have them watch my last game / the first game they've ever seen me play was pretty special. They had to be put to work, which they deserve, so it's fine.
All right, Maddie, last question. So 4-year player starter here for the Jackets. I've got to call a lot of volleyball games over those 4 years. You've been such a fun player to watch.
Thank you.
You know, when you started as a first-year freshman and just kind of seeing your growth throughout the years. Just talk about your 4 years here at MSUB, what they've meant to you, and kind of what's next for you.
Yeah, being here for 4 years, I mean, people tell you it goes by fast, but it really does go by so fast. It's like I blinked and all of a sudden I'm here. And I'm growing up, and it's crazy when it feels like 3 seconds ago I was 18 years old moving away from home to come to college to play volleyball, and I wouldn't trade that for anything, moving here to Montana to be able to live my dream as a college athlete. And it was the best night ever. Best 4 years.
Awesome. Well, again, Maddie, congrats. Best of luck to you in the future. You've been such a fun player to watch over the past 4 years, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. We'll take a quick break here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network, and we'll have head coach Casey Williams. All right, back live now with head coach Casey Williams. Coach, congrats on the victory.
Thanks.
Yes, pretty cool moment there with senior Maddie Vigil and yourself. Just talk about that relationship and what all this means for you and for her.
Yeah, Maddie was one of my very first recruits when I got here. She's the first player that has been through all 4 years and graduated, so obviously that's a really big deal for not only me, but the program as well. Maddie's done so much for our volleyball program, and I mean, just the culture, athleticism, everything that she's brought has been so huge for us, and we're definitely going to miss her. She's been a joy for the last 4 years. Sometimes a pain in the butt, but 99% a joy. And we're going to miss her like crazy next year, but I know she's going to be successful in whatever she does.
Yeah, just kind of watching Maddie leave and get kind of mobbed by the teammates down there just probably speaks obviously to who she is as a player, as a teammate. And yeah, what a cool match here tonight. Just kind of talk about her team, kind of what you all have been going through this year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's been difficult, and we've kind of been thrown into a season that isn't ideal for us. And, you know, I have to give credit to our athletes for being adaptable. And, you know, obviously we didn't get all the matches that we want, and we're playing, you know, all sorts of different levels, but being able to be consistent through all the levels that we play. And then, you know, Maddie specifically, we've thrown in her in the outside position, libero position, DS position, and she's just rocked every thing that we've thrown at her. So, really proud of her tonight. This is the first time she's swung in a couple weeks, and obviously I think she led us in kills. I haven't looked at stats yet, but yeah, super proud of her effort.
Yeah, Maddie leads the team, 15 kills here tonight, and I asked her about this one, but the very last one of the game comes right to her, and she puts down a strong shot like she normally does.
Yeah.
For the 3-0 victory, so a pretty cool moment there.
Yeah, for sure. You know, all of us were yelling, give it to Maddie, and it just so happened that the overpass came right to her. So maybe an act by God, or maybe just luck on our side, but I was happy that she was able to end it the way that she did. So super happy about it.
Yeah, and Coach, just one more match for you all here on the season. Head over to Carroll College in a little over about a week and a half, and then it's, I guess, starts to look at the next academic year. So talk about your last matchup here and kind of what you have looking forward.
Yeah, the plan is to focus through these next couple weeks of practice, getting ready for Carroll. You know, they're a pretty strong NAIA team. And then the focus from there is going to be the 2021 fall season. So, you know, we're excited about what we have. You know, obviously Maddie's a big loss for us, but, you know, I'm excited with everyone else coming back and the couple of kids that we've added. So looking forward to focusing here these next couple of weeks and then moving on to our next little bit.
All right, Coach. Well, congrats on the victory. I'll let you get back to your team. Thanks for coming up, as always.
Yep.
And best of luck over at Carroll College and everything moving forward.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. That'll do it for us here on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.